Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Weekend's here. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Brandy, good morning, sweetheart. Deirdre, how'd your appointment go yesterday? We need to hear some good news this morning. And thank you for sharing. Charles, hello. Are you out of the hospital yet? Good morning, Sherry. Leo, good morning. Yes, it is the weekend. And we're going to go into some love in our hearts. So let's do some heart brain to start out our day. Hand on the heart and slow down your breathing. And let's add in that love. Now breathing it in again. Pull the love in your heart and put a smile on your face. And then release. And this time, bring in a person with you. So whoever you want to have there in your heart to share love with, just bring them right to your heart center. Give them a big heart hug. Hold them tight. Say, I love you. And release. Whew, that feels good. Welcome. So, Charlie, you're still in the hospital. Okay, well, let's break you out of that place. And we're so glad that you're still on this side of the earth. Thank you for being with us. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Andrea and Suzanne. Hi, darling. Deirdre, you have to get blood work on Monday for surgery in January. All right. Well, you're making progress, though, right? That's the important thing. So glad that you are. And Brandy, you gave that heart hug to Charlie. I love that. How's everybody doing? Are you cold? I tell you, I woke up to 17-degree weather. Yeah, 17. And this Florida girl is like, I'm getting back under the covers. Inside is not bad because the heater works well here, but 17 degrees is a bit much for my blood. So let's hope that warms up again soon. And it's not going to be that way all winter. I'm just looking out. There's ice and frost. And yeah, I don't even think I want to go out there. I left my glasses in the car when I went out, when I got when I got here last night. And I had to go out about 10:30 or so. And I'm like, I don't even want to go out there, but I really need my glasses. so So I braved the cold weather. Magi went out with me. I know, Erica, it's not my cup of tea for it to be this cold. Catherine, good morning. And you're freezing and you're in Florida. Oh boy. Morning, Sally and Tony. Probably don't even want to hear how cold it is up there, right? You're frozen too, Erica? I know. Yeah. Well, it is that time of year, but doesn't mean I have to like it. Sally, you can hear me today. Yay. Oh, I love that. Brandy, how can you be warmer than me? That's just not right. Wait a minute. Something's off here. Good morning, Blue. Oh, Blue, thank you for your pictures. You've got the white stuff. I've just got cold and frozen. So I think I'd rather have some white to go with it, as long as I don't have to get out there in it and drive. Sally, 20. How am I colder than you guys? I'm so south of you. This doesn't make sense. Good morning, Annie 7. Please tell me that you're not frozen out there in Louisiana. I don't know, you guys. I'll don't have to go south. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Yeah, we're talking about how we are frozen peas this morning, but happy peas, right? Is everybody happy? Do you have something that you can look at and say, I'm joyful about this today? Well, I am joyful and grateful that we're going to get together this afternoon. We're going to be on a couple of times because we've got our monthly peace meditation for world peace at 1:11, and we have a healing circle after that. And then at 3 o'clock today, we have our workshop starting. And those of you that are going to be in the class, I am so excited. I'm just really thrilled that we are finally starting this. We had a delay in November with some happenings, but we are doing this. And Julie, you're 27. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just take one for you guys because it's cold. And I did have a good drive home. I got tired at one point. I was just fighting off um, having my eyes closed. So I finally pulled off and got something to drink and walked around and made it the rest of the way in. So I got here a little later than I wanted to yesterday, but I made it. It was a safe journey. And thank you for all the travel prayers. Kathy Hand, good morning. Annie's thankful for heat, and she says it will warm up later. Well, I'm hoping that for me, the sun's just coming out. It's so cool out there because it's really looks like the grass is glistening because of all the frost that's on the ground. And Blue says, you're colder than me, though that usually happens wherever you are, like when you were in Colorado. Yep, I know. I guess the angels just want to cool me off for a bit. Deirdre, you got left at 2 doctor's offices in 2 days for 2.5 hours on one and almost 2 hours with the others, and still I smile because EIWP. Oh, it's so sweet. And I'm sorry that you got left behind there for that long, but you made it back home and things are working and progressing with your eyes. So I'm very happy about that. Oh, you're so welcome, Brandy. Y'all can pay me back later, okay? Oh, Sally, you don't mind sharing with everyone. Good morning, Brookie. And Kathy says it's 30 there, but tomorrow our high is 56. Might have to hunt for our Christmas tree. Well, that sounds like good weather to get out there and do that. You're thankful for waking up today. Oh, well, I haven't had coffee yet, but it's okay because I'm awake. I really, you guys are going to laugh. I just didn't adjust for the time again. So I've been in Nashville all week and it's an hour behind. So the show was at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. So this morning, I alarms went off at 6:30 and I'm struggling to get out of bed. And then finally, I don't know, something kicked in and it's going, wait, you can you can go back to sleep for a few minutes. So yeah, it really messes with me when the time changes, the time zone changes. Blue, it's supposed to be in the 40s next week. All right, well, you guys just go right on and rub it in. It's okay. I can take it. Good morning, Linda. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so happy to be back in this Eastern time zone also. All right, should we do story time? Let me see. I don't even know what the story is. Oh, the story is the masterpiece. Yes, I love this message from the angels. So let me get back here where I can see your beautiful messages this morning. Thank you all for being here. The masterpiece. Why are you stingy with yourselves? Why are you holding back? What are you saving for? For another time? There are no other times. There is only now, right now. And that's a quote from George Ballaccini. My time away this week flew by. I love exploring new places, and especially when I'm doing so with friends. There was so much to see and do, and we packed as much as we could into 4.5 days. As I reflect back on this special time, it really hits me how important it is to live life, savoring every experience. There's no guarantee that another time will be available to do the things we want to do in life. If we are waiting for a better time, when we have more money, when we feel better, when we retire, when the kids are grown, just fill in the blank with any excuse, then we are probably missing out on making precious memories. There is only now, right now, echoes like a divine alarm clock, urging us to wake up to the brilliance of the present moment. Dear angels, many of us carry an invisible ledger, a mental tally of what we deserve, when we can enjoy it, or whether we are ready to step fully into the light of our being. We wait for the perfect moment, the right circumstances, or some external sign to validate that it's time to live. Dear ones, fear is the thief that steals the richness of the now. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of change. It shows up wearing many disguises, but beneath every fear lies the truth that your soul is yearning to expand, and the ego's resistance is simply a reaction to that growth. The truth is, life will not wait. The world needs your light, not tomorrow or someday, but today. The universe operates in the eternal present. We gently nudge you to understand that when you delay living fully, you delay the very reason you came to Earth. Each moment is a gift, unrepeatable and sacred. When you hold back, you not only rob yourself of joy, but also withhold the blessings you're meant to share with others. Imagine your life as a grand symphony. What if the violinist waited for the perfect note, the drummer hesitated out of doubt, or the singer held their breath in fear of imperfection? The music would falter. Similarly, when you hold back, you disrupt the harmony of the divine plan. We encourage you to say yes to love, yes to opportunity, yes to the whisper of your soul that says you are ready, you are worthy, you are enough. So, what are you saving for? The vacation you've been dreaming about, the words you've been longing to say, the book you've been wanting to write? Why not now? Trust that the divine supports your every step. Open your heart and give yourself permission to shine. Your light is not meant to be hidden, and your joy is not meant to be rationed. This moment, right now, is bursting with possibility, waiting for you to claim it. Remember, the only thing you truly own is this moment. Don't save your best self for later. Live boldly, love deeply, and give generously of your spirit. For when you embrace the now, you step into the flow of divine grace, and life becomes the masterpiece it was always meant to be. The psalmist wrote, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. Dear angels, today I promise to be the masterpiece I was meant to be when God created me. As I was writing this message last night and tuning in and listening to the angels, it felt like they were singing the message to me. Sometimes when I get the message, it's soft and I have to really be silent to hear it. But last night it was just like a symphony that was coming out and this beautiful energy. And I love some of these lines in here. I just want to take them and make bumper stickers out of them. And it's so phenomenal when they do that. The one that really hit me is, I'll read it again, the very beginning of where they were talking and saying the message. Fear is the thief that steals the richness of the now. Don't you love that? Can somebody type that in? Because I think we all need to see that in print. Fear is the thief that steals the richness of the now. And it really is. When we allow ourselves to go into fear, we're out of our hearts. We're not fully present in the now moment because we're projecting. And when we project, we're saying, oh, this might happen or that might go wrong, or we go to that worst possible scenario. And that's not living. That's just existing and hoping and wishing and praying for the best when all we have to do is just relax into it. All we have to do is, like Marietta teaches us, accept, align, and allow. And if we can do that triple A in every circumstance, what a difference. I'm so excited about the class today because we're going to talk about that. And interesting that I had already planned out uh, how we're going to discuss emotions today. And this message just came through to go right along with our lesson plan for the day. Deirdre, thank you. Fear is the thief that steals the richness of the now. I just can't look at that line enough. It just is so potent and beautiful. Kathy says, it truly was like you read it from a book of poems. I know, it felt so poetic and just magical. Sally, we choose what colors we will paint our own canvases. Mine today will be in bright, beautiful colors. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Make it as bright as possible. If you were a crayon, and this is for everyone, if you were a crayon, what color would you be? And why? Why is that color showing up for you? Thank you, Kathy, for typing that in again. Fear is the thief that steals the richness of the now. Oh, thank you, Andrea. So much love to you, honey. It was such a beautiful message from the angels, and this is one of the ones that I want to highlight um, when the book is done in January. You know that every one of these messages go into a book. I'm not sure what the name of this year's book is going to be, but it will be a compilation of all the angel messages throughout the year. Julie, you're yellow like the sun. I love that. Your solar plexus is shining. Brookie, sky blue, your favorite color. There's your throat chakra. Express yourself, dear Brookie. Brandy's purple. I've loved it all my life. Me too, Brandy. I was a purple girl before purple was something that people were aware of as magnificent. And I did have permission from my folks to paint my bedroom purple when I was a teenager, and I did. And it was a beautiful shade of purple too. And there you go. Andrea's going to join in with that light blue, the color of the sky, and you're giving out a brilliant energy from you. Catherine Kovacs, magenta. Ooh, I like that. And Tammy, purple feels rich in love, yet strong and powerful. Absolutely. Deirdre's a rainbow of colors. Of course you are. Sally, her crayon is red. I'm working on my most feared color. I now understand that I need root chakra work. Yes, ma'am. That root chakra, when we can strengthen it and allow ourselves to realize that we are worthy, that we are safe, we are protected, we are secure, when we can ground our energy, that's the best thing we can do to be able to move forward. Suzanne, you would be teal, your new favorite color. I love teal. What was I was working on, I think, one of the slides for the PowerPoint, and teal came in at some point. So beautiful. Kathy Hand, you're an azure blue, like the sky above. Mm, love that. Yes, yes, we got lots of blues in here today. Oh, thank you, Annie. Yes, that's such a beautiful message. I want us all to remember those words as we go through our day. Jennifer, your crayon is purple. Love my purple peeps. And Sally says Catherine Kovacs is working on her earth chakra. Yep, that earth star. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has for us. Kuan Yin is our beautiful, amazing guide, our ascended master that helps us to realize all these things that we've been talking about. And she usually chimes in beautifully with whatever the angel message is. I got two cards sticking together. The Call of the Wild Divine. Ooh, don't think we've had this one for a while. Divine wildness requires openness to all of who we are, rather than just the parts that seem proper, appropriate, socially acceptable, controlled, or tamed. Then we gain access to our instincts, our bodily intuition. This is knowing without knowing how you know. Trust that you feel at that deeper level, and then you can respond to those messages with wisdom. This is so awesome because I have used that line so many times in my life. Knowing without knowing how you know. And that, my friends, is a divine gift. That is one of our spiritual gifts that we have when we come here as a human. We are given these certain spiritual gifts, and they're contained and guided by our pineal gland, which is a real physical part of our brain. And that's one of the beautiful things that we're gifted with, knowing without knowing how we know. We don't have to know the answers, right? We will not know the answers to everything that we encounter in this life. We will be left with many questions. But I just know without knowing how I know that once we return to spirit, it's not going to matter that we were curious or that we were frustrated, that we didn't have the answers. It's going to be okay because the only thing that's going to matter is the love we take with us from this experience. We're not going to get to that spirit being and then say, oh, that's what that was all about. Now I can just relax. No, when we return to spirit, it's a moment of celebration. It's a moment of saying yes, yes to our magnificence. And that's what we're encouraged to do while we're here. That was part of the beautiful angel symphony that they sang last night. Say yes to enjoying life. Say yes to taking chances. Say yes to whatever the question is, whatever comes up. Don't go immediately to I can't, or I don't have time for that, or the timing is not right. Whatever excuse you want to make, just say your divine yes. Or how did they put it at one point? Say your sacred yes. And your sacred yes doesn't doubt, it doesn't go into thinking of all the bad that could happen. It just does. It just does it. Yesterday, we took a tour of the behind the scenes of the Grand Ole Opry. It was so special. As I sat there and watched and listened for a few hours on Thursday night, I was just amazed at all of the pieces and parts that go into making up that presentation. You know, the timing has to be perfect because not only are they presenting to a live audience, they're on radio. And with radio, it's very specific and you can't go over. It's a cutoff, a hard cutoff of the time. So everything that's played out and that's planned out has to work with perfection. Well, yesterday we got to see the dressing room where people go before they come out on stage. We got to see the all of the names on the plaques of people that have been inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. It was so magical, and our guide took us through this tour and showed us all of the back part. We got to stand where the big stars have stood, and then we got to walk out on that stage. That was magical. And I just, as I was doing so, I was just thinking, wow, to be able to walk out and stand at that mic and look out at almost 5,000 people that are staring back and waiting to be blessed by whatever presentation is made, that's special. And that is something where you really cannot go out there shaking. I mean, there probably are some that do, but you have to go with confidence and you have to know that you're worthy to be standing there in that circle and speaking into that mic or singing into it. I have a picture that captures it. I'll share that with you all later. And it was just so amazing to stand there and to just feel the behind the scenes stuff. So let's see what's going on here. Brandy, may we do a message for, or may I pick card 73 for Charlie? Um, yeah, we'll do that one message, and that's it. It'll be for Charlie and for all of us, Brandy. That's okay. And then we'll do our prayers. So go ahead, and if you have any prayers, put those in. I've been full of messages today, so uh, didn't get to any more of the angel messages. And yes, Suzanne, the class today is at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. So glad you're going to be there, Suzanne. I'm so excited. All right, 73. Of course you chose 73. This goes right along with everything that we've talked about, or I've talked about so far. If you are given an opportunity to take a seat on a shuttle, enter an airplane, or enter a building, observe what your physical body is telling you. It may be more than anxiety. It just may be your higher self nudging you to pay attention to a thought that is trying to protect you. And I'm going to go along with a thought that's trying to encourage you as well. You know, our intuition works both ways. The divine timing is so important. So either we're not supposed to be someplace that we're not supposed to be, and so that intuition kicks in and says, nope, don't go there right now. Or we are supposed to explore an opportunity, and the intuition says, yep, it's time to jump. It's time to take that leap forward. So Beautiful message. Thank you, Brandy, for picking that. Kathy says, I wrote that line from the angel message in my journal entry for today. Oh, I love that, Kathy. Look at you with your intuition kicking in. Sally, I gave up a long time ago that it really doesn't matter how I know. I just go with the flow in the most loving way possible. Going with the flow, that's what it's all about. Marietta says, yesterday we went to the Humane Society and brought home a little 10-month-old white dog, only 10 pounds. They let us take him home right away. We get to foster him for the first month and see how he gets along here at Hart Harbor. He was found in a puppy mill with about 300 dogs. So far, so good. Any ideas to name him? Oh, Marietta, I am so happy for you. I am really thrilled that this has happened. So, names for your little angel. Hmm. Well, that perfect name is going to come forward, is what I hear. And, hmm, I'll see what they have to say. I'm going to sit with that one. But I love that you did that, Marietta. You have so much love to give, and it's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to see pictures of your puppy. I went into a place a few weeks ago and I almost came out with a puppy, but I knew I couldn't, not with what all I do. So I'll live vicariously through you and your puppy. Marisol, good morning. Yes, we will keep your son, Brandon Diaz, in our prayers, and I'll add him to our prayer list, and we'll ask for our genes to put Brandon in our grid, our prayer grid. Okay. Oh, Suzanne, it was an amazing experience. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer. Oh my gosh, Blue, I love that name. Salty Dog. That's cute. That's cute, and that would fit perfectly. We'll see what the angels have to say. Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addictions, and prayers for Charlie and Dolly. Yes, we always remember our beautiful Dolly horse. Don Baker, good morning to you. He says, I love hearing the birds singing in praise of our Creator. Blessings to all. Have a beautiful day. And you as well, Don. We keep you in our hearts and our prayers every day. And just know that I am so grateful for you, Don, and all that you've done in my life and how well you show up for others in the world. Kathy says, yesterday at work, my coworker Ashley and I were both feeling as if we were truly done with being treated as if we cannot possibly have valuable opinions. Both of us have decided we are going to start using our voices. We will be heard. If things do not improve, we will both leave. It's getting to that point, Kathy. It's almost time for you to step out of there. And thank you, Sally, for our beautiful prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and those living in fear of another. And really, really, you guys, lift those homeless up right now because it's just brutal when it gets to be the lower temperatures. I've improved. I've gone up 3 degrees since I came on the air, so it's now 20 degrees here. Snow Buddy. Oh, I like that one too, except Marietta lives in the Keys. She doesn't get any snow down there. Brandy, don't forget you're in Central Time, Teri. No, I'm in Eastern Time right now, Brandy. I was in Central when I was in Nashville. Yep. I adjusted my mindset and I'm on it with the Eastern Time now. And Blue says, I missed a Charlie update. He is still in the hospital, Blue, and doing well, I think. He's on with us today. And you were talking to Dave. We're going to get snow showers the next few days. They're coming out of Canada. 2 to 4 inches of snow at a time. Well, Don is up in Canada. So, Don, I don't know if you have any of that, but if you are, be gentle when you send it down to our Blue in Vermont. Kathy Hand has a prayer of thanks for Colin. He is safe and sound, far happy, and in the new sober living home with others who are working hard on putting their lives back on track. Oh, and he had an actual real bed, not a cot to sleep on, and only one roommate. That's awesome. So Leo says, Marietta, you can name him P or Triple A. I love that. Smiley is Kathy's suggestion. Thank you, Julie, for the prayers for all in need. Snickers is also a cute name. I like that, Catherine. And Don says, don't blame Canada. We are up to our eyeballs. Yes, I know. It's that winter time, and sometimes it can be brutal. All right, so let's go into our hearts for this few minutes we have left and lift up each other in prayer, lift up our loved ones, especially those who are struggling spiritually right now, physically, those that are struggling with being in the hospital or being somehow in pain, and lifting up our Sally and praying, Sally, that you get stronger and stronger every day, that you're not going to need that wheelchair. And I know that that's going to be the case. You're going to be able to be up and about. So Linda's asking about Dolly and how she's doing with her tooth. Brandy says to name the new puppy Namaste. That's a big name for a puppy, but I love it. And Blue says, don't listen to her, Don. Send us a real storm. This 8 to 10 is getting boring. All righty, just be careful what you ask for, Blue Jean. Marietta says, thanks for all the names for our new boy. He's very curious, afraid of people, so we get to tame him. He already follows me around, but I give him lots of space to feel at home. Beautiful. I think he's a little love bug. That's what I think. And make a song just for him. You know how our Marietta loves to make up songs and to sing those songs out to people and to animals. You're welcome, Sally. And Tammy says, I have to go ahead and step out, so saying my thank you. I love you guys. It was so great to be out here with you today. Have a wonderful day. And you as well, Tammy. The dentist comes on Monday, is what Blue says about Dolly. All right, so go into your heart with your breath. Just breathe into that heart center. Let's just listen to the message of the birds right now. What are they saying to you? What are they calling out? Is it a message of faith, hope, love? Are they telling you to calm whatever anxiety is showing up? Are they telling you that you are worthy, that you are enough, that you deserve happiness and joy and experiencing life to its fullest? Let's just feel into that energy right now. And as you're feeling that and filling your heart full of love, just bring to mind all those requests, our long printed list of our loved ones, our animals, the places on this earth that are disruptive with the energy right now. It feels like a call for peace on earth. That's what I'm hearing. May peace prevail on earth in all of our hearts, all of our minds, in our homes, with each other, in our relationships. May each person feel their worthiness to heal. May you accept that healing coming from the Creator. May you be blessed on this day and every day going forward with the knowledge that you were created to love. You were created to share your light. Don't hide it under that bushel. Let it shine brilliantly. Take the experiences. Take the chances. Step out of your comfort zone. Listen to the encouragement. And now let's just hold that light for each other. Lift your light up like you're holding a lantern and shine it on everyone that's here, everyone that can't be here with us today. Just send out love to them as well. And let's just say, thank you. I love you. Big, 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 big hugs to everybody. Okay, so let's do it. Let me get Leo flowing some music to our ears. And thank you, I love you. That's our words. Thank you, Brandy.
It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on.
Oh, thank you for the update on Gizmo.
Might as well be part of it.
My sweet Gizzy, I love you.
You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. Create a portal where we can be
And
together.
yes, he is pure love.
One phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels.
Thank you, Suzanne. I will see you later. Gruffy! Oh, baby Gruff, I love you so much. Thank you, Sally. Andrea. Full of joy. Thank you, Marisol. Linda, I will see you later today. Julie girl, stay warm. Thank you, Catherine. Meridian's pulling out extra blankets right now. Leo, I love you. Adri. And I will see you later today. Kathy, thank you for being here. So much love to you. That's right, Marietta. Put that smile on and rise up, up, up to a higher plane. Thank you, Annie.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept, align, allow. I'm wearing that today. Accept, align, allow.
full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
The Max Head Bob.
Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa Joy. Cuppa full of joy.
Oh, I am so glad, Andrea. We are going to have a good time together today. Woo! All right. What a great morning together. Thank you. Thank you, Peas. And Deirdre does a woo for the end of the song. And Sherry, there you are. Thank you. I love you. Um, if you have signed up for the class and I missed you when I sent out the emails, just give me a little nudge and let me know, and I'll send you the Zoom link to join in because I was very tired when I sent that email out, so I could have missed a name. But those that are signed up, you should have the Zoom, and I will see you at 3 o'clock. And if you can join us for the 111 Peace Meditation today, Marvette and I will be on with you. Thank you so much for being here. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I love you so much. Bye for now.